Hey, hey, hey! Welcome to Lunch Break with Shel. My name is Shel Anderson and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. I do short Lunch Break with Shel video tutorials on Tuesdays and Thursdays at noon Central Standard Time. Today we are going to be having a play with a new bundle called Heron Habitat. Another stamp set as well, and it is watercolor shapes. I'm going to be using this rectangular stamp. Let's get this on there right. And if you stick around to the end of the video, you will get to see another card that I made. All right, now, I guess that's good. So we have our stamp on there, and what we're going to do is we're going to use these colors. I have Pool Party, So Saffron, Calypso Coral, and Polished Pink. Now that's quite a combo, let me tell you. But we're going to give it a whirl. I haven't tried this combo. I've tried a different combo, but we're going to give this one a go. And the Pool Party is, in my mind, this is how my mind is working, is going to be the water, and these other three colors are going to be the sky. So we'll see how it works out. It may be a total flop, and I'm just using a sponge dauber and picking up the ink and daubing on some color. And I'm just going to flip this over so I can see how high I've gone. And we can come back in and add more. Now this stamp is going to give us a distress-ish look. It's not going to be a solid image by any stretch of the imagination. So we will just get some ink on here, get this stamped, and then we will have a look and see what we've done. We can always add more. And right off the hop, I can tell that I didn't go far enough down. You see I have some blank spaces there. That's okay. We have the technology to fix that. All right, I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to put on, and this time I'm really going to rub in some of that Pool Party. And then we're going on with our So Saffron, our Calypso Coral, and then our Polished Pink. Once again, we're going to flip this little door down and apply our color. All right, so far so good. I'm going to put some more yellow on, and I'm going to make sure this time that I go up higher. All right, now when I see white spots that I don't like, I'm just going to grab the dauber and blend in some colors. And I'll be honest, it really doesn't matter how splotchy this looks, because it's not going to matter in the end. If you want something perfect, don't even attempt this watercolor stamp set, because it's not meant to be perfect. It's meant to be abstract. And that's the fun of it. It kind of looks like a blotchy mess right now, and I'll be honest, that's what it looks like, but that's okay. You'll see how it turns out in the end. Okay, I'm just going to leave that stamp on there for now, and we're just going to set that aside. Now, I'm wondering what I did with my other card. Okay, now I am going to bring in the pieces that I had to start with. This is not the right size, I can tell by the look of it. It's supposed to be a standard card base, and it looks very, very tall to me. So let's see if we can fix that. It's supposed to be 5.5, and it's bigger. There we go. And then we have a piece of Calypso Coral that we're going to add to the front of our card. And I just chose one of the colors that I was using. There's no rhyme or reason to this card. This color was in my scrap bin, and I had Calypso Coral in here. As you can see, that's just exactly how it's going to go. All right, now I am going to do some stamping, and I need to bring in my, why can't I remember what these things are called? Cattails. So I am going to use Mossy Meadow marker and an early espresso marker, and we're going to try this and see what happens. And I'm just going to color in the wrong spot to start with. I'm just going to do the stems and the leaves in the Mossy Meadow. This is the same ink that's in our ink pads, dye-based ink, so we can just color this right on the stamp. And this is going to give us a watercolored look too, but you will definitely be able to tell that they are cattails. So I've applied the ink. Oops, I didn't do the bottom part here. That would look kind of funny. I've applied the ink. Now I'm going to breathe on them to moisten the ink. And I am going to stamp them down. Beautiful. We're going to do the same thing again. Now I did not do this in my first card that I'll show you at the end. So we're doing something a little bit different with this one. And I typically do that. I like to change things up a little bit, give you a couple of ideas in one video. And I've breathed on that one as well. And I'm going off the edge just a little bit. All right, I think I'm going to do one more. And yes, it's going to go over some of these, but that's okay because that's how they are in nature, right? So I'm just adding my Mossy Meadow marker, moistening the stamp, and I'm just going to kind of fit this in here like so. Kind of looks a little bit natural, eh? Now what I'm going to do is I am not going to do the top of the stems where the cattails are. I'm just going to do the bottom. I just want to fill that in just a wee bit. See how that just fills that in nicely? Whoops, wrong end. And there's no rhyme or reason. I'm just flying by the seat of my pants here. One more right in here. There we go. Beautiful. I'm happy with that. Clean that stamp off. And now, I'm thinking I might, I'm going to get this stamp out if I can find this bird. See how big it is. I'm thinking I might have this bird flying in the sky. What do you think of that? I think we need to get that Stamparatus back here. Where did I put it? Over here. So we are going to have a flying heron. And I'm just going to turn my plate so I can leave that stamp on there and I won't lose it. We will get our card. Let me get back on camera here. Sorry about that. We will get our card back here. And now this guy is going to be something like that. We'll pick him up. I'm going to have to move this. It's going to be in the way of my tool. And I'm going to use Smoky Slate ink. Alright, where is my tool? Cross your fingers that this works, because we're into this quite far. I'm not sure that Smoky Slate is going to be dark enough. I'm not liking it. I'm telling you right now, I am not liking it. You know me? I call it as I see it. I am going to grab the Memento Black and see if I can fix it. All right. I know why I don't like it. So I can fix this, but not with this. This is a good teaching moment, to be honest, because now you can see how I fix something that doesn't turn out. I'm going to put a new piece of paper in here. And I am going to stamp this bird, not in Smoky Slate. I'm going to do it in gray granite. So I need to clean that stamp. And what I don't like about this, I'll tell you, is that you can see the pink and the orange in the bird. So I'm going to stamp the bird and then I'm going to die cut it. And that will make it gray granite and white. And I think that it's going to be much better that way. Look at that. Much better. So this is gray granite that I'm using. Pull that out. Oh, while we're here, we might as well stamp our greeting. And the greeting I am going to use is, let me close that ink pad. I'm going to use Enjoy Your Day. I can find it. There it is. And that way I can use that for pretty much any occasion. I'm going to peel this guy off. And we'll pick this one up. And there's a couple of little dies in this bundle that are designed for the greetings. Perfect. All right, let's get this off of here. We'll get this out of the way. Close up the ink pad, and we will bring in my little die cutting machine. Okay, so this is the little tag that I'm going to use. Cut this in half. Do the tag first. I'm just going to put a little piece of washi tape on there just to hold it. All right, that's done. Now we're going to do the bird. And where is that die? Still in the package. Oh, it's stuck in the package. There we go. Get that out. And get that in place. All right, we're going to die cut this guy. And that's all the die cutting we need to do. That out of the way. And let's see what we have here. There is our bird. And here is our greeting. And look at the little die cut hearts. Isn't that cute? Love it. All right, now let's bring this back in, and I am going to glue him. Look how much better that looks. 100%. I am going to put Tombow on here, and we are going to glue him right over top of that hot mess that I made. I should have known better than that. I don't know what I was thinking. Now I just got to make sure I line this up perfectly. And nobody's going to know. Nobody's gonna know. How would they know? Did you hear that on Facebook? Those video reels. Makes me laugh every time I hear that. All right, now I am putting this layer on here. And see how that Calypso coral makes it pop. I love that. Okay. Now I have this little tag, and it's kind of plain, right? It just kind of gets a little bit lost. Well, I have this little strip that I am going to put behind it. And we could leave it as is, or we could flag the ends. What do I want to do? I think I'm just going to cut this down. I'm going to glue this on and then cut it down. So I'm just going to put some glue in the center here. I'm going to pop this guy on. Well, did you see what I just did? Heavens to Murgatroyd. I'm not having a great day today. Let me cut another one. Let's see if this one is going to be wide enough. It very well may be, hopefully. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay, so now I'm just going to center this on that little strip of cardstock, and voila, now it stands out and you can see those little tiny hearts, right? So I think I'm going to put this one right at the bottom, like so, and I'm going to put it flat. On my other card I did not put it flat, I popped it up, so we'll do something a little bit different on this one. Alright, now I need some embellishments, and on my other card I used these polished dots. I think we can do the same on this one. Super easy. If I could find my take pick tool. This'll do. Okay, so do I want, no, I don't think I want the pinkish tinged ones. I'm just going to go with the clear ones. And we will go one big one, one little one, and another big one. Just like that. Now this card here I find is a little bit plainer than the other one because I went with just two colors. On my other card, where in the heavens did I put it? I have it buried here somewhere, I am sure. That's not good. Oh, here it is. On my other card, bring that in. Oops, let's get that glue out of here. I used 3 colors. Okay? So use the same supplies, but on this card, I used Evening Evergreen, Rich Raspberry, and White. This is Gray Granite. The colors here are Soft Sea Foam mixed with Pool Party, Daffodil, Pumpkin Pie, and Rich Raspberry. And then I stamped the birds up here in the sky on this one. I used the other tag. It's got the little cutout hearts too, and I just flagged the ends of that banner. But you'll notice on this one I used the die cut reeds and cattails, and I just die cut them twice, one in Early Espresso and one in Evening Evergreen, and glued them together. And then this one here I did mostly stamping. I didn't use any die cuts. So there are the 2 cards that I made, and that is using the Heron Habitat bundle and the watercolor shapes. Alright, that is it, my friends, for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, I do videos here on Tuesdays and Thursdays at noon Central Standard Time. So pop back here again on Thursday and see what else I have for you. Bye-bye for now.